Scorpio, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. This is Mary with Seer. I already said that. Hey, this is for December 24th through the 31st, 2019. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. So these are shaman cards right here. And these are Native American, of course. And we're going to pick a card for you. I'm not going to look at them because they're double-sided, so I'm going to be looking at you while I'm shuffling. And then we're going to pick a card out of the middle here in a moment. And so if you want a reading, you can book it through, just go to my description box, and there's a link for my website in there, and you can book a reading. And also if you would like to donate, if you're inspired to donate, you can go to Venmo or PayPal. The links are in the description box also. Thanks. I appreciate all you do for me also. So I'm going to cut it and just flip a card here. Whoop. Okay, so this is Falling Leaf Moon. A lot of these I've never even read. Is that a neat picture though? Okay, so I am the moon of falling leaves. It is a time of apparent death and transformation, for without letting go of the old, you cannot take on the new. My wisdom leads you to ultimate understanding of nature and the universe. That which has been that which has been a smoky mystery to you will become clear. Learn what I have to teach and pass it on for future generations. Your passionate nature will be amplified at this time, and deep relationships will follow. Be flexible and go with your intuitions. Trust your feelings. I am the now. What was and what will be. I am Falling Leaf Moon. Wow. That's pretty powerful. I guess it's speaks of transformation. And that is kind of beautiful. It's a number 8. And you know what? That is actually the death card, which is Scorpio. Scorpio is the death card is the Scorpio card of transformation. So, let's see. What is the best advice for Scorpio this holiday season? This will be up to New Year's Eve, and I should have new ones out before the 1st, so it'll be from the 1st to the probably 7th. I know it's a little bit longer the 4th week, but I just like to wrap it up cleanly like that. It just makes it easier for me to keep track of. All right. So we have the Queen of Cups reversed, so there may be some challenges here emotionally, and somebody may be out balanced, kind of struggling or hurt. Maybe somebody's hurt. Maybe somebody's angry. And then I have 7 of Pentacles reversed. This could be, have I been investing in the right thing, or why don't people want to invest with me? So Scorpio, this could be about you or the opposite party. This is a water sign right here. Because it's cups, of course, so it could be, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. 7 of Pentacles, this could be earth sign, or this could just be representing the investment that we're questioning, or why somebody doesn't want to work with you. Earth is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So then we have the Page of Cups. So Page of Cups is an apology or an offer of love, or a small offer of emotion, okay? So it could be that maybe you're thinking about apologizing to somebody, or you feel like somebody should apologize to you. Next card would be the Devil reverse, and this is really good reverse because this means overcoming some kind of obsession, addiction, some way of thinking that maybe was holding you back, or holding somebody back, because it could be you or or another party that you're dealing with. Yeah, so that's coming out of that energy, and that's really good. 5 of Cups reversed, it talks about looking at getting past the pain and regret of an emotional situation. It could be a relationship, maybe getting ready to stand back up. I don't know why. Because he's on the ground. So standing back up, taking these 2 cups that have not spilled and moving forward, you know. Okay, it's kind of like, okay, I've been feeling bad about this for long enough. That's what it feels like. And that really follows that rebirth energy, which I think is beautiful, because when we've been hurt really bad and we've lost hope, it's good when we start to feel strong again. And look, I don't care what's happened. I can do this. I can move on. I can create something new. That kind of thing, you know. So then I have the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands is reversed. Is about not having contact or not having. Could be no communication with the party that this was involved. Like nobody's contacted you. Maybe you've been waiting for somebody to come back and apologize. Or maybe waiting for them to contact you so you can apologize. Or so you could talk things out, and that has not happened. And so I don't know if that's different from the typical cycle that is there. So this has caused a lot of pain and regret. Okay, so let's talk about the Queen of Cups here. Reverse. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So this is reversed also. So this could be the end of, you know, a legacy, the end of a family. Maybe the family is broken up. Maybe it's time to just leave the family behind. Or leave the family arguments behind. 2 of Swords reverse is kind of like, well, maybe in the past somebody didn't know what to do. And so by not choosing, a choice was kind of made. By not dealing with something, then it maybe just went away. You know, maybe the ties with the family or the person, the relationship anyway, went away because there was no communication. Maybe somebody didn't know how to communicate. So therefore no communication happened. Ooh, that was hard to communicate. Jeez. Oh, anyway, so next card is a Fool reversed, and there's a lot of pain here. I'm sorry, Scorpio. Next card is the Fool reversed, and that's where I didn't want to be a fool. You know, I didn't want to be the fool. But sometimes when we don't, it's something about like not moving forward, taking the steps that you want somebody else to take. Then who's the fool? You know, it's like if you're not willing to go out on a limb, how can we expect somebody else to do it for you? You know, and so sometimes if they've always been the one that kind of stepped out to make amends, and you were always the receiver, and this time they didn't do that, then it kind of left it up to you. And that was something maybe someone was not able to overcome. That's just how it's coming out. Okay, so let's talk about this investment. It may not have been a good one. Did I invest, or why doesn't? Was this a bad investment? There's no more investments in this. There's no. Yeah. What about all the time I invested? That's it. Okay. Ace of Cups. And now there's no love here. It's all gone. The cup is upside down. Ace of Cups. It's all gone. So all that I invested, and now there's nothing. That's it. There's no love. That's it. And then we have the marriage card. We have the relationship card. What about my happy home life? Yeah, what about it? What about my happy relationship? King of Cups. King of Cups is a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. It's masculine energy. Doesn't have to be this, but this is somebody that sits back and doesn't really get off the throne to go after and make things right, because they're just detached, because they've been hurt, and they just, I don't know, sometimes, and so that may be, I think the question here, Scorpio, is, I'm not sure if somebody here wonders if they should have done more, if they should have reached out to people more, or reached out to whoever this is that we're talking about here. Okay, so now we're gonna, so let me go back here. Kind of wondering where your part was in this, in this, and that's really good, though. I mean, own what you can, because it's not all just one side, of course, right? It's a dance. A relationship is a dance of emotions and actions and feelings and conversations. So let's talk about this apology energy, or this offer. This is actually the only card that isn't reversed, or kind of has a, this card reversed is good, but I mean, it's just an upright. That's the only card that isn't upright. And this is the King of Swords, so it looks like somebody might be considering apologizing to the King of Swords. So this could be a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be masculine, of course, as we say. Doesn't have to be earth sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this person is also standoffish, okay, kind of like the King of Cups. So you have two personalities like this, right? But this person tells the truth. This person will, they're not going to engage if they're not going to get anywhere. Okay, and that doesn't mean, it just means that this person has been through enough. They want reciprocity in their relationships. They want, if somebody's going to come back and apologize to them, they want the truth. They want to know there's going to be change here. If they felt like the other party, either way, this person is still willing to do the work, changing. Because air, when these are upright errors, they may be all the truth and about the facts, but they're still accountable, you see. So if, it's kind of like this, if the King of Cups, or even this Queen of Cups reverse, saying, I'm really sorry, I haven't been able to be all right because of the way it happened. And the accountability, the King of Cups, the King of Swords, they just want this person to be accountable. Because they want a real relationship, whether it's a family or not. They don't want to be lied to, or manipulated, or thrown under the bus. They haven't got time for that. They just don't. So, anyway. And they can seem cold because sometimes they just have enough, and because it gets to where it's detrimental for their life to be around undermining energies, to be around this kind of energy. It's not slamming anybody, it's just a lower vibration when we're not taking accountability for our actions. That's all. And lower vibration, I mean, it creates disharmony. So it's not a judgment, and that's what's being portrayed here. It's not my, it's not what I'm saying. So Four of Pentacles is about protecting oneself. So this person is like they're in protection mode. Protecting themselves. It looks like their heart. This is Four of Pentacles. Let me see what happens. They're standing in this pillar, so they're standing at their home, okay? And then I have Six of Wands. This person also kind of seems like maybe they're just going after what they want to do now. They want to be successful in their own life. They just want to be successful. So sometimes, unfortunately, we have to leave things behind to be successful. And it's kind of like we let people work out what they want to be, who they want to be, you know. So if this is Scorpio taking on this energy of this King of Swords, and this is somebody else, this Queen of Cups, somebody that maybe they had a relationship that wasn't straight up, they were being manipulative. So this could be flipped. It's not just, I'm saying this is you, Scorpio. It could be the person you're dealing with. So you know how the energies go, they can flip back and forth in the readings. It depends on who's watching. Cross watcher, Scorpio, or the opposite party. So I have this card reversed. This is about obsession, but it's about overcoming it. So let's talk about that now. We have the High Priestess. I think whoever has been in this energy, this kind of got them by surprise. High Priestess reverse is kind of took them by surprise. How that they didn't realize they were in that energy. Whoever was in that, not taking accountability, not being accountable energy. However that works, whether it was addiction, obsession, ego, whatever. Okay, or a habit that wasn't the best. Okay. So I think that kind of took them by surprise, and they didn't realize how much. I don't know if whatever happened cued them into, wait a minute, what have I been doing? I don't know. But it took somebody by surprise because they weren't really living in with their higher self. So this is being cut off from your own intuition. And so sometimes we can end up in places we wouldn't think we could be. Say, for example, if we're focused on an obsession, then we're not paying attention to what's there for our highest good. What's the highest good for my family? What's the highest good for me? Is this serving my highest good? Or am I kind of hiding from maybe my pain in the past? Something like that. Okay, so we've all done it. I mean, most people have. I know I have. So, Three of Pentacles. Well, this is working with others, trying to work with others. So, somebody's thinking about working with other people. I want to start over. I want to start new. This is a card of apprenticeship. I want to have a family. I want to build a new legacy. Because here's where the legacy is just done. It's done. It's over. I don't know if it's a family relationships or something somebody had planned. That is, it just ended because of what had been going on and not been able to be resolved. So, the Knight of, this is the Knight of Cups reversed, and this is about, well, when this is reversed, it's a lack of commitment. It's a lack of focus, and it's a lack of love, okay? I want to talk about that again too. It's going backwards because if we read from left to right, this is going backwards. And this is no commitment. So there's no commitment this person had with this person that they valued, and vice versa. Okay, and also the love has been dumped out. When somebody decided they no longer wanted to invest, the love dumped out of the marriage, and this King of Cups did not try to fix it this time. They didn't try to fix it, whoever this is. So this could be a relationship because we have the King and Queen of Cups here. So, okay. So I figured you probably picked that up, but I just want to go back and clarify that. So now we're healing. We're healing here. Okay, we're going. Okay. I looked at what happened. Somebody's here saying, I'm going to get up off the ground, grab my cups, because I'm ready to start moving forward. Okay. Because Six of Cups. And this is a card of reminiscing about the past and happy memories about the past. So somebody here could be thinking about how happy they once were. How happy, how simple, and it's like the innocence. What happened to, I just hearing being a family and just enjoying each other? What happened to that? Three of Wands says, I want to find that again. I want to go after that. I deserve this. Because somehow along the way, somebody forgot. It was like, it was just about existing. And that's what happens when we get in that energy where there's obsession or addiction. We only exist just so we can tolerate this day somehow. And that's tough. That's a tough place, because then everything else is forgotten about because there's just no room for it. So, 3 of Wands. So I want to get back to where I'm looking forward to things. That I put stuff out and I know I'm going to get rewards because I've done the work, right? Okay, that is right, because now we have justice. And that's beautiful, because somebody here is getting back to, oh, I remember how it used to work. I remember, and I see what I've been missing. That's beautiful. It's about the balance in our relationships. It's about the balance in our lives. Okay, this one wants to come next. So now we're looking at the 8 of Wands reverse, right? We're looking at no communication. We're also looking at the 2 of Cups reverse. This is somebody that's really, really close to you, or vice versa, and somebody that you care a lot about, somebody you never thought you'd be separated from, ever. And how there was a choice that wasn't made, or it wasn't coveted, it wasn't cherished, it wasn't valued, okay? And we have 9 of Swords, and this is tormenting somebody, and because of the great loss. And I want you to see that this is the 2 Cups that when we get off the ground, we pick up and move forward with. And this is the spilt love between people, between families, between lovers. It's like this. No communication with this person. And we have sleepless nights, we have nightmares, we have bad dreams, stress. We have 6 of Swords now. This is, I gotta do something, but this is like running away from. What are we running away from here? The reason why I'm saying running away is because this is going to a safe place. So, 2 things here. This could be running towards this person because that is your safety. Or this could be them running from you because they had enough. But I think that you're still processing this. That's what it feels like. Because swords are thoughts. So I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that. I think I got one more. Okay. All right. Wow, that's quite a story. But there's feeling. There's so much feeling in there, Scorpio. It's good. It's really good. Really, really good. So there's a process, and beautiful process there. I'm really proud of you. Or whoever's doing this processing. It's good. Okay. So what we're going to do then is we're going to do an Angel Ancestor card, and just, it's using your intuition. That's what they were talking about here. And that's one thing that was being blocked with that energy, the kind of obsessive, imbalanced energy, emotional energy. And this is emotional energy we're talking about. It was pretty clear in here that this is emotion. So any kind of jealousy, any kind of vindictiveness, any kind of way it does not happen for me, that needs to be clearly looked at and maybe consider how that's undermining relationships and keeping somebody from being accountable for their actions. Everybody makes mistakes, but 2 wrongs don't make a right. I don't know why I'm saying that, okay? So if it doesn't apply to you, please forgive, because it's for someone. Okay, so we have Spring. See your seeds grow. We have Sage. Be devoted and committed. So this is a question. So either I'm just going to talk as if it's your story. What are you devoted to creating? 7 of Pentacles reversed. What is it that you really want to invest in? Because if you don't want to invest in a family or this relationship, even though you feel bad, then the best thing to do would be not to invest in it, okay? Because right here they're saying, see your seeds grow, it's springtime. That right now is a good time to plant them for this year, because not only that, we're going into a new decade. And let's leave behind, anyway, it would be a good idea to consider what we want to leave behind so we can do the next 10 years in a better way. Whatever that means to us, you know? Different way. Where we get the rewards in the right way, you know? That we all win. We win, the other people win, everybody wins. Why not? Why not now? So, seeing your seeds grow. What have you been planting right now? What have you got planted right now that will come to fruition right now? And if it's not a lot, then consider planting something right now. Okay? Okay, so here's the devotion. Sage, be devoted and committed. Intuition. You already are a sage. Scorpio, you're death. You're the death card. I'm sorry, that came out bad. But the death card represents Scorpio. You're very, very connected to intuition and spirit. The ability in your sign by itself just to die and be reborn as many times as you need to is incredible. You can overcome anything. So once you can just open up your heart and feel the emotions and let them go, then you'll find that there's great things there for you. That's what's coming out. That's the message. The sage is, well, all this that's going on is kind of keeping you from your path. No pressure, but you're supposed to be the sage too. Okay? No pressure. But yes, there is pressure. I'm kidding when I said no pressure. So, be devoted and committed. This is not only about you, Scorpio. It might have never been really about you. It might have been what you were supposed to bring to others. Like we're all supposed to bring to others. So, that's why holding back and not communicating and not sharing hurts. Okay? So, happy holidays. Maybe it's time to reach out to somebody that you've held back from, because they probably want to hear from you. It's easy to forgive because we all make mistakes. As long as you come from the place you know you should be, where you're accountable. We all need to be. We need to be accountable to you too, Scorpio. Absolutely. Love you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Bye-bye.